Today we are talking about this beauty right here, you all, and this is Fleur Narcotique from the house of Ex Nihilo, but let's be clear, this is the Extrait version. And I have thoughts on this one, and yes, I will tell you all whether I like it more than the original or not. Let's get on into it. Welcome back to the channel, everyone. The SANTAMARIA here. Yes, we're doing a dedicated review on Ex Nihilo's Fleur Narcotique because you all have asked me about it. I've seen your comments, so we're talking about it today. As always, you all, when it comes to dedicated fragrance reviews, I rate fragrances by 5 categories. The first category is mood, and that is simply when do I see myself wearing this scent, what time of year, what type of event. We talk about it there. Second category is strength, and that's on a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being this ain't nothing but water in a pretty bottle, to 10 being nuclear powerhouse juice. Third category is longevity, that is how many hours long lasting is a scent, because we do care. Fourth category, is this a compliment getting scent, yes or no? But you know, it's okay if it doesn't work out because we wear fragrances for us. Then we have the fifth category, and that is the comparison category. And yes, you all, in the comparison category, we will be comparing it to the OG right here that I do have. I've already done the dedicated review, by the way, on the original Fleur Narcotique, so definitely check that out. I even did a sampling series video of like 8 fragrances from this house. You could also check that video out as well if you want to know more about the house of Ex Nihilo. But again, the star of the show today is this one, the Extrait version. Lipstick of the day today, everyone. I am rocking out with an oldie but goodie, and this is MAC Kinda Sexy. It's a peachy pink nude color. I have it paired with chestnut pencil, also from MAC, and the clear lip glass that we know and love as well. As always, everything on my face will be down in the description box below, so you do not have to ask questions about that. Next up, we have fragrance of the day, and this one I've been missing. I thought to wear today. This is from the house of Kayali, you all, and this is Fleur Majesty Royale. This one right here was a hit back in the springtime when it released, but you all, I've been missing it and enjoying it now that it's summertime, so of course I wanted to wear it today, and it's doing what it needs to do, and that again is Kayali's Fleur Majesty Rose Royale. And now let's get into the specs of this here fragrance. So you all, here's what's interesting. When I was doing research on this scent, whenever you talk about an Extrait fragrance, meaning it's a flanker to the original, you gotta wonder, okay, how long did they wait to do it? What's the gap on the two and everything? So you all, interesting enough, this wasn't an immediate release, and that's actually fascinating, the way we do fragrances now, how everything's coming out in a blink of an eye. So you all, the original Fleur Narcotique came out in 2014, right? Okay, know it, love it, been out for a minute, and it's still talked about to this day, right? But the star of the show today, the Fleur Narcotique, the Extrait version, you all, this did not come out until 2022. So you all, there was a 8-year gap on this one, which is insane now in these days. That lets me know that the house of Ex Nihilo, it was definitely more under the radar back then. It's been gaining momentum definitely over the past couple of years, in my opinion. And yeah, they had to give us an Extrait, and boy, this was worth waiting for. So you can already tell where I'm going with this review, right? I like it. Yeah, I like it a whole lot. But let's get into the specs again. So we have prices and sizing for this one. Being that it's an Extrait and it's a flanker, it doesn't have as many options as say the original does. So you all, it comes in the 50 ml size, and the 50 ml size retails for $310. And then you all, for the 100 ml size, aka the Big Daddy size, it retails for $440. I always give you all the retail value of a fragrance, so when you go to the stores and things, you're not surprised. I will say that since these scents are not brand spanking new, you can find them for a discount in certain places and things. You all know I link sales and things all the time, but yes, I always like to give you all the real price. And let's get into the notes, you all, because that's what we really like here. I'm gonna refresh my notes on this scent, even though I've been enjoying it for a couple of months now. It's nothing like a fresh spray. So you all, top notes, we have our bergamot, lychee, and osmanthus, and then in the heart we have peony, orange blossom, jasmine, and freesia, and then in the base we have sandalwood, oak moss, and musk, right? But of course I'm gonna tell you all what I actually get from the scent, because that's the point of the dedicated review. For me, you all know I love osmanthus, so immediately I pick up on it, and in my opinion, the osmanthus is heavy in here. It outshines the bergamot and the lychee, in my opinion, in the top for sure. I love the freesia in here. I love the orange blossom as well. And in the base though, that oak moss with the sandalwood gives it a creamy woody base, in my opinion. This is just much richer to me than the OG, you all. I can't stress that enough. I really, really like this one. I do. So now let's get into the rating system, because I know that's what you all really, really care about, right? So mood, you all. Mood for Fleur Narcotique, the Extrait version, 100%. This is a spring and summer scent, but for the evening. So think more so after the afternoon, past 4 o'clock, in my opinion. That's been my experience with it. Of course, you can wear it whenever you want. I always want to emphasize that. But for me, this shines more so in that dusk, sunset, evening weather, in my opinion. This one is a little bit richer and a little bit woodier in that base, in my opinion. This can also transition into the fall, aka cooler weather. I just want to say that too. Fleur Narcotique Extrait is a feminine fragrance, although I have noticed a lot of the guys tell me they like to wear this one and they think it's awesome on them. And I will say a feminine scent on a man does hit different. So this is one, fellas, if you've been hearing about it, particularly I know this house is having a moment right now, get a sample of it first, because this is in that fruity floral category more so. It's not classically masculine, let me be very clear about that. This is more feminine to me, but I can see how the guys can rock out with it too. But for me, the ladies really got this on lock. Strength, you all, on a scale of 1 to 10, the strength is a 7 in my opinion. So it's right where it needs to be, above average, but not beast mode, not screaming at you. It's doing what it needs to do. Because of the higher oil concentration and things, it wears closer on the skin, which to be fair, that is on par with extracts. Longevity, because I know we really care about this one, especially because a lot of people complain about the longevity in the original version, right? I will say, to me, they fixed it in this extrait version. I get 7 hours out of this one. This one lasts to me full days wear. I can still smell it. I don't have to look for it. And I also don't have to bathe in this scent in order to get it to last either. So that's another reason why I really enjoy this extrait too. Next category, is this a compliment getting fragrance? And let me tell you, abso-freaking-lutely. If you know anything about the hype around Fleur Narcotique as a whole, you know it is known for being a massive compliment magnet, and the extrait is no exception to that rule. Turns heads every time I wear it. It is a head turner. It's the it girl. It doesn't matter the place. It does what it needs to do. So this is one of those easy reach when you want to make an impression and you know you're not going to really smell yourself. This is one of those I reach for. And of course, the comparison section, which really means comparing it to its original version, aka what it's a flanker of, and that is the original Fleur Narcotique, right? In fact, you all, I dissected the notes and everything to really see what is the difference, you know, per the official notes and everything in Ex Nihilo, and there is a difference. So the main difference, you all, in the OG is that there's peach in the top, but in the extrait, there's osmanthus. So that already is a difference. In the middle, you all, they added freesia in the extrait version, so that does make a difference. That's a floral. And also too, you all, in the base notes, there is a difference. In the OG version, they have transparent woods and moss in it. So this one is meant to be more lighter and airier, and they did definitely achieve that in my opinion. Whereas in this here extrait version, they added sandalwood and oak moss, so that's going to be woodier and thicker just already. So that's like the main differences, right? But then of course when you smell them, like when I smell these side by side, you all, the OG Fleur Narcotique smells so light and transparent compared to this extrait version. The extrait version is syruppier, it's thicker, it's richer, which it should be. So I gotta say, they didn't just slap another name on it and tack on a higher price tag just as a marketing scheme. No, you all, there really is a difference between these two. And if you've been on the fence on it, get samples like I did. You all know I did a whole sampling series on it. I purchased samples, so I wanted to be sure. And I found them different enough to absolutely own them both. The main difference I would say is that I would wear the original Fleur Narcotique in the daytime, and then I would wear the extrait version in the evenings. So in conclusion, you all, I gotta say, Fleur Narcotique Extrait is not a like, but it's actually a love. And in fact, I found myself reaching for it more as a date night scent in the evenings and things, and I did not expect it. If you all remember, I originally was like, oh, I don't need it, I don't need it. I tried to talk myself out of this fragrance, y'all know that. But that's why you hold on to your samples and you continue to play in them. And I wore this sample at night and it did something for me. So that's why I said, oh, I want the extrait version for the evening times. And that's why I eventually purchased a full-size bottle of the extrait, right? This is everything. So all in all, I love this scent. I love this house, by the way. Me and Ex Nihilo have been on a total complete journey this year, but all in all, I gotta give credit where credit's due. Fleur Narcotique, this line is solid, and I would not be shocked if they continue to make flankers of it, kind of like how they've done with the Lust in Paradise line. They have multiple flankers of that. So if they do another one, I will be tapping into it for sure, sampling it. You all know I'm gonna talk about it on the channel, but I said it to say that the Fleur Narcotique line as a whole is solid, and if I had to choose one, it would be the extrait. It would be the extrait. I gotta be real about that. I'm reaching for it more these days, you all. It is beautiful. This is everything. So those are my thoughts on Fleur Narcotique, the extrait version. Let me know your thoughts, as well as know how you feel about the original versus the extrait. Do you love them? Do you hate them? Do you have them both? Do you only have one? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I will read them and I will respond when I can. But until next time else, I will catch y'all in the next video. Bye, y'all.